There's nowhere to go. Oh no, you made your choice. You made your choice, woman. Did you hear me? You made your choice. What do you gotta say now? Now it's up to me to bow out gracefully. I gotta bounce. And though you hold the key, but baby, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. And whenever you need me, I'll be there, baby. All right, so nobody named the group? Come on. Bruh. Seriously? Now, one of you said Marvin Gaye is the writer. Now, he's not the only writer to this song. He was co-writer to this song. But he didn't write it entirely. What's the name of the group? Anybody remember the group? Just call me on my phone, and I'll be there, baby. I'll never leave you alone. Just call out my name. Call out my name. I know you know. I know you know. Isn't that a simple phrase? It's really nice. Nobody got the name of the group yet? Oh man. Nope. Oh, Militi. I'm sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce your last name. All right, yes, you're right. It's the Spinners. Oh, wait. Somebody else got it first. Nama. Are you Arab, by the way? Or whispering morning? I'm just gonna say whisper. I think she got it first, actually. All right, so we have 2 points for Melissa, 1 for Milete, and Whisper 1. All right, everybody good? Aye. All right, guys. Are you guys ready for round number? What is this? 4? All right, I'm gonna do some Spanish songs now. So I'm gonna do 3 songs in Spanish. So all my Anglos here, I hope that you still stick around and enjoy. And give me 1 second while I. Give me 1 second. Hold up. In the meantime, you can listen to this nice beat. By the way, I don't think many of you actually appreciate how wonderful the 70s was for music. I mean, it was, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the golden era, but it's absolutely a pivotal part of the music that we enjoy here in the United States. So hopefully you guys respect it, right? I wasn't even born in the 70s and I love this music. Come on now. All right. Ok, aquí vamos. A ver. Dame un segundo. A ver. A ver. Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to get the instrumental version real quick. And then we will start momentarily. All right. ¿Listos? Aquí vamos. Duérmete aquí conmigo. quiero que tú, quiero que te, hoy, que yo te amaré hasta el final del tiempo, besarte así con tanta amor, besarte así con tanta amor, y ya mi vida no es igual si a mi lado tú no estás. Ya pues, quédate aquí cerca de mí. Sé que tú serás la dueña de mis sueños. Verte reír, amar y seguirte amando. No soy nadie sin tu amor. Muy bien, Luis Miguel. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Lore? ¿Lorena? Quizás, a ver. Lorena. Mira tú. Es igual. ¿Nadie lo sabe? ¿Cómo se llama el título de la canción? Ya pues. Apúrese. Vamos. ¿Nadie sabe el título de la canción? Por favor. Qué horror. Qué horror. Es una lástima. Una canción bellísima. Mira, escuchen estas letras, mira. Por eso, háblame, llévame, déjame sentir, por eso, ámame, que la puerta queda abierta. Hasta que vuelvas a mí, yo aquí esperaré por ti. No soy nadie sin tu amor. Ni el cielo ni el mar, todo cambia de color si no estás cerca. Vuelve pronto a mí, que no sé vivir sin tu amor. Nada es igual, sin ti nada es igual. Todo cambia sin... Ups. Perdón. Nada es igual, ni el cielo ni el mar. Todo cambia de color si no estás cerca de mí. Se llama Nada es igual. Punto para mí, gracias. A ver, tengo 2 puntos. La Melissa tiene 2. La Milet se llama... tiene 1. Whisper tiene 1. Y la Lorena tiene 1. Ok. Aquí va otro. Ok. Dame un segundo. Ok, dame 30 segundos, no se vayan. Ok, siguiente ronda para la gente latina. Ya se aburrieron los gringos, ya se fueron. Ok, here we go. Un momentito. A ver. Qué canción más linda. Listo, aquí viene. ¿Cuánto vacío hay en esta habitación? Tanta pasión colgada en la pared y cuánta dulzura diluyéndose en el tiempo. Tantos otoños contigo y sin ti. Millones de hojas cayendo en tu cuerpo. Otoños de llanto Muy bien. La Lorena, un punto. ¿Y cómo se llama la Jenny? Un punto. Se llama Déjame llorar. La Jenny. Felicidades. Muy bien. Mira, déjame terminar las letras aquí. Mira. Oyen esto. Escuchen esto. Mira. Millones de hojas cayendo en tu cuerpo. Otoños de llanto goteando en tu piel. Iluminada. Perdón. Wait. Enfurecida tranqui sobre una alfombra de hierba y vas volando dormida. Un imposible silencio enmudeciendo mi vida con una lágrima mía. Perdón, y una lágrima mía iluminada, eterna, enfurecida y tranquila sobre una alfombra de hierba y vas volando dormida como una estrella fugaz. Te confundí la otra noche y te perdí 3 deseos mientras duraba tu luz. Déjame llorar. Oh, déjame llorar por ti. Déjame llorar. Qué bonito, ¿no? Me encantan esas letras. Bellísima. Pero no se llora, pues. Solamente una canción. Dejen de llorarse, por favor. Esto es una noche para divertirse, no para llorar. Así que vayan a secarse la carita, lávense la carita y vuelven aquí en este live, ¿cierto? Ok. Tercera ronda. By the way, all my English speakers, just be patient. I'm going to do one more song in Spanish, and then I'm going to go back to some English ones. All right? Right now, Melissa's in the lead with 2. Actually, she's tied with Lorena, 2 points. And then Milet has 1 point. And Whisper has 1. And then Jenny has 1. All right, y'all. Round number 3. 1 second. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Give me 1 second. I gotta look up the letters. 1 second. Ooh. Okay. I got a good song. Okay, this is a Spanish song. Ok, vamos a empezar en 30 segundos. ¿Listo? Esta es una de mis canciones más preferidas mía. Me encanta esta canción. Yo lo vi en vivo cuando era un poquito más jovencito. Quizás no más. Yo era un poquito más feito. Ahora soy lindo. Así que aquí viene. ¿Listos? Aquí vamos. En 3, 2. Aquí estoy injustamente preso en una selva. La policía me está buscando. No entiendo de qué. Dicen que los derechos humanos me van a ayudar. Pero aquí yo no veo humanos, solo puros hijos de su perra. La perrita. Me están pateando los cojones, pateando los pies. Me están ahogando dentro de la mierda, ahogando la fe. Soy un saco de huesos destrozados, no puedo moverme. Tengo el rostro ensangrentado, ya no puedo ni ver. Muy bien, Lorena. El grupo se llama Maná. ¿Cómo se llama la canción? No siento el dolor. Dolores que surge cuando pienso en mi mujer. Han desaparecido de la tierra. Dolor es no tener su mano fina, no tener su mano aquí. No. Dolor, amor, ¿dónde está mi mujer? Me encanta esa canción. ¿Dónde está mi mujer? En serio, es una pregunta de verdad, en serio. ¿Dónde está mi mujer? Mi mujer me abandonó. Se fue con otro chavo más feo que yo. Esto se llama Me voy a convertir en un ave. Por favor. Un punto para mí, gracias. Wait. A ver. All right, all my Anglo friends, you guys ready for the English rounds? Yes? Dolor, amor. Wait, that's not it. Wait. Aquí. Dolor, amor, ¿dónde está mi mujer? No sé. Dolor, amor, ¿dónde está mi mujer? Es una pregunta, pero de verdad, en serio. ¿Dónde está mi mujer? Se fue. All right, all my Anglo friends, you guys ready for the English round? I'll take that as a yes. You're supposed to say yes, of course. Of course, J. Roland. How could we not miss this awesome round of music? All right, this next song, if none of you get it, I'm ending the show right now. Seriously. If you guys don't get this next song, I'm saying good night right now. All right? Okay, so let me get the instrumental version. It's kind of unfair because if I do the instrumental version, like most of you guys are going to know this. So anyway. All right, let me get it. Once again, those of you coming late to this live, what we're going to do here is I'm going to read some lyrics from some famous songs. First person to name the title of the song gets a point. First person to name the group or the artist gets another point. All right, here we go. Let's see. I have no idea which one's a better version, man. What's a better version? I don't know. Let's just try this. I need a system, bro. Ooh. I don't know how this whole business started, of you thinking that I've been untrue. Seriously. But if you think that we better party, it's gonna hurt me, but I'll break away from you. Just give me the sign. Come on. Seriously. Are you serious? Nobody's got it yet? Disappointed. Look at this. They just gave it to you. Nope. Sorry. Whoever said it, it's too late. That's how much I feel by the group Ambrosia. Aren't these words fantastic? I'm telling you, there's a lot of bad ladies out there. I don't know what you guys are like mistreating men for, and you're stereotyping men. Why is it that men are taught to how to treat a woman, but women aren't taught how to treat a man? Come on. We gotta have a mutual respect here, right? Anyway, hope you guys are having fun. This is obviously the J. Roland podcast. This is Trivia Thursday. If you didn't know this, welcome to the show. Welcome to the live. It's all fun and games here. Everybody wins, nobody loses. Or maybe everybody loses. But at least we're gonna go down in laughter. We're gonna go down in joys of flame, or flame of joys. Alright, great song. If you don't know this song, go listen to it. I wasn't even born during this era, by the way, and I appreciate and respect all of these songs, right? The ones that I'm playing, at least. There's some garbage ones out there, but these are good. Alright? Alright. You guys ready for another one? Alright, here goes another round. Let's do this. Let me see. I think we'll have to do this one. Let's try this one. I think this is going to be a little tacky. Come on, y'all. Look at us, baby. Up all night, tearing our love apart. Aren't we the same two people who lived through years in the dark? Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay, and I can't tell you why. I'll tell you why, baby. When we get crazy, it just ain't right. Try to keep your head, little girl. And girl, I get lonely too. You don't have to worry. Just hold on tight. Don't get caught up in your little world. 'Cause I love you. Stop getting caught up in your world. I'm creating this world for you so you can be with me. Nothing's wrong as far as I can see. We make it harder than it has to be, and I can't tell you why. No, baby. See, I can't tell you why. Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay, and I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why, baby. Yes, some of you guys got it. Well done. It's called I Can't Tell You Why by the Eagles. So simple lyrics. But I love this one line right here. Look. He says, girl, I get lonely too. It's not just you that gets lonely. It's me too. Guys get lonely. So you don't have to worry. Just hold on tight, right? Hold on to the guy. Don't let him go. Right? There's something special about that guy that you know, that really, really desires you, and that strengthened you and edified you and wants to be with you for real. Like as a companion, right? Not for the reasons what you're thinking. And then sometimes some girls just like get caught up in their own world, right? For whatever reason. And they start to lose interest in the guy, right? And they leave us out to cold and dried up. And then you wonder why we're not interested in you anymore. Just telling, man, right? Can't tell you why. Only you know that answer. This is written by the Eagles, by the way. This is every guy's anthem right now. It's all fun and games, girl. This is the J. Roland Speaks podcast. I hope you're having fun. This is Trivia Thursday. If you aren't regular on this show, what we do is we actually read some poems, but tonight is going to be a little bit different. We're reading some lyrics from some famous songs, and I hope you guys learn from some of these words, right? I don't write these words. I just read them. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. All right, y'all. You guys ready for another one? Let's see. I gotta admit, this next song, I absolutely love this beat. And I put this on repeat today, like several times. So, all right, here we go. I honestly love this next beat. It's so good. So good. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, no, that's not the one. You're not the one. Yes, sir. Let's get those yes, sir emojis out there, man. Woo! Look at this. Spending all my nights, all my money going out on the town, doing anything just to get you off my mind. Yeah. But when the morning comes, I'm right back where I started again. And trying to forget you is just a waste of time. Any kind of fool could see that there's something in everything about you. You can blame it all on me, baby. 'Cause I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. 'Cause I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Whatever frustrations you have, whatever issues you have, if you're mad at the guy, if he didn't do something for you, you know what? Go ahead and get your frustrations out. Pour it on him. Give it to him. You know why? Because this guy wants to be with you. And so if it takes for him to take all your crap and just like dump it on him, baby, you can put it all on me. With something and everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Listen to these lyrics right here. Now that I put it all together, give me the chance to make you see here, you used to up all the love in your heart. Nothing left for me. Ain't there nothing left for me? Baby, come back. Woo! Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me, 'cause I was wrong and I just can't live without you, baby. Once again, take your frustrations out. Just dump it on the guy. But be fair, alright? If you're gonna dump it on the guy, you gotta be loyal to him. You gotta love that guy. You better respect him. You better treat him like a king. Just saying, y'all. Take some lessons from the 70s. You know what's funny is that there's actually people today that really don't like these lyrics, right? They'll dance to the beat, but they don't like these lyrics, right? Because, hey, man, you know, this is not how modern culture is anymore. Whatever. Come on. Welcome, guys. This is the J. Roldan Speaks podcast. This is Trivia Thursday. I hope you're having a wonderful time. All right. One more song. You guys ready for this one? Actually, let me see something real quick. Let me see. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, wait. This next song, y'all. Oh, this one's so good. This is... Oh, man, this is so good. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, man, this is so good. I can't wait to read these lyrics. Listen to these lyrics, guys. This is... I love this song. Okay. That's the one. All right, here we go, guys. Let's listen to the lyrics to this one. I absolutely love this song. This is so good. This is one of those ballads that you just like, you just can't get enough of it sometimes, you know? It's like simple, you know? So long, I've been looking way too hard. I've been waiting too long. And sometimes I don't know what I will find. I only know it's a matter of time. Isn't that nice? When you love someone. Let me repeat that again. When you love someone. And it feels so right. And so warm and true. I need to know if you feel it too. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't you tell me if I'm coming on too strong? I hate that, by the way. I hate when people tell you you're coming on too strong. This heart of mine has been hurt before. And this time, I want to be sure. Right? Come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you. A love that will survive. I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Oh, man. So true, you know? Good guys are waiting for the right girl, you know? Just truly waiting for her. We'll wait all day. And you know what's annoying about that, by the way? The guys that are truly, truly like invested in you, you may have some arguments, you may have some discussions, they might have some like, you know, miscommunication going on, and y'all might seem like you're upset about each other, you know, and obviously he's gonna be upset about you, right? But because he's so invested in you, because he actually adores you, all y'all have to do is just like look at the guy and wink at him, right? And it's like, it's game over, man. You know, I don't even know what I was arguing about anymore. Why? Because I've been waiting for a girl like you. Come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you. A love that will survive. Oh, I've been waiting for someone new to make me feel alive. Yeah, I've been waiting for a girl like you. Come into my life. I like this song. Whew. Good stuff, no? That's right. This is the J. Roland Speaks podcast. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time and that you are enjoying the show. If you didn't know this already, we actually have a Spotify account online. So after the show, I need y'all to go to Spotify, search for J. Roland Speaks. You'll see a profile picture of my face, and right underneath my face, there's some links. Let me know how I'm doing. Rate the show. If you want to leave a message with a request, leave a voice message. And if you would like to support the show, I would absolutely appreciate it very much, guys. Whatever you can give, that'd be so awesome. But if not, it's cool. Enjoy the show. But here pretty soon, in a couple weeks, I'm going to switch my Spotify account, and I'm actually going to make it subscription service. So those of you who are enjoying it for free at this point, you know, just FYI, eventually in about 2 weeks, it's going to be only available for my current subscribers. So if you want to listen and continue having all those stories, all those poems read to you through Spotify, then you're going to have to subscribe in, okay? So go to the link underneath my profile picture, and eventually you will be prompted to subscribe if you want to, okay? No pressure. If you like to follow and continue receiving that content, then cool. And if not, that's cool too. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And as per usual, I will now go back to reading poetry. Did you guys enjoy that, by the way? It's something new that I wanted to try out. Trivia Thursday, and I hope that it was somewhat formidable. And now we shall do not that one. All right, 1 second. All right, guys. Oh, by the way, congratulations to Melissa, Millet, Whisper, Lorena, Yenny, and everybody else that played in that game. It's a trivia game. You guys were very impressive. Thank you for participating. Thank you for having fun with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed those lyrics. But now it's time to go back to what our show is really about, which is reading poems. And this time I want to just read them. I don't want to spend my time analyzing them. Unless some of you really, really want that, I might do that for some of them, but tonight I just want to read it. I want you guys to experience poetry as is. Sometimes poets, when they write material like this, it's really just for the oral, right? Sorry, the oral, okay? The oral experience, like how you can listen to it. Because many of these writers, write specific words, right? They choose specific words so that it can have a particular rhythm, it can have a particular intonation. And so the way it's read is supposed to be rhythmical. Now, poems aren't supposed to be paralleled with music. And so it should be experienced without music. However, this album right here is, in my perspective, I feel like it aligns with the poems that I chose tonight for you to experience. So they don't necessarily are meant to be read with music, but as you guys know, I'm very meticulous with song choices, and so I want these poems to harness the symbolism and also to, in many ways, like explicate the actual message itself. So once again, I don't want to spend time analyzing them, and I want you guys to just experience the poem itself as is. Is that cool? All right. Here we go. This one's titled... Actually, give me one second. Alright, here we go, guys. This one's titled Only Waiting. This is written by Miss Frances Mace. And this is a brand new poem that I've never read before on a live. So, this was written back in the 1950s, I believe. But it's making its debut on my live right now. Waiting till the shadows are a little longer grown. Only waiting till the glimmer of the day's last beam is flown. Until the night of earth is faded from the heart once full of day, till the stars of heaven are breaking through the twilight soft and gray. And only waiting till the reapers have the last sheaf gathered home, for the summer's time is faded and the autumn winds have come. Quickly, reapers, gather quickly the last ripe hours of my heart, for the bloom of life is withered, and I hasten to depart. Only waiting till the angels open wide the mystic gate, at whose feet I long have lingered, weary and poor and desolate. Even now I hear the footsteps and their voices far away. And if they call me, I am waiting, only waiting to obey. Only waiting till the shadows are a little longer grown. Only waiting the day. The day's last beam has flown. Then from out the gathered darkness, holy deathless stars shall rise, by whose light my soul shall gladly tread its pathway to the skies. This is titled Only Waiting by Miss Frances Mace. And I need to make her correction. This was actually written in the 1850s, not 1950s. I really wish I could dissect this one actually, but I'm going to keep my promise. No analysis tonight, only poetry reading experience. All right. This one's titled The Sin of Omission. And this is written by M. Sangster. M. Sangster. Alright, let me start this track again. Do a 5-second countdown. And here we go. It isn't the thing you do, dear. It's the thing you leave undone that gives you a bit of a heartache at the setting of the sun. The tender word forgotten, the letter you did not write, the flowers you did not send, dear, are your haunting ghosts at night. And the stone you might have lifted out of a brother's way, and the bit of hearthstone counsel you were hurried too much to say, and the loving touch of a hand, dear, the gentle winning tone, which you had no time nor thought for the with troubles enough of your own, and those little acts of kindness so easily out of mind, those chances to be angels which we poor mortals find. And they come in night and silence and each sad reproachful wraith, when hope is faint and flagging and a chill has fallen on faith. For life is all too short, dear, and sorrow is all too great to suffer our slow compassion that tarries until too late. And it isn't the thing you do, dear, it's the thing you leave undone which gives you a bit of a heartache at the setting of the sun. Nailed it, baby. Nailed it. This is why you need to subscribe to my podcast account, y'all. Seriously, it's stuff like this that gets put into the podcast. If you want to feel that experience one more time, you got to go and subscribe to my podcast account on Spotify after the show. Seriously, I'm going to be uploading that segment onto my Spotify account. And remember, 2 weeks from now, it's going to go private. So you can enjoy them right now, for free, but eventually it's going to go dark and only people who are currently subscribing will have access to it. I'm telling you, man, not only this poem amazing, by the way, okay? I just want to recognize how awesome Miss Sangster, okay? Sangster spent so much of her time writing this poem. This is titled The Sin of Omission. Y'all, I spend hours thinking about this material, by the way, and getting the right song choice for you because the experience is poetic. If you didn't know this by now, the word poem comes from a Greek word for poesis. And poesis is the root word of poesis, means to be in the making. It's not made, it's constantly in the making. This is why every single art form that exists is creative. It's in creativity because it's constantly being created. Poesis is in the making, which is why it's a experience. It's amazing. This is the most celestial art form you can achieve. You want to celebrate somebody's soul? You want to celebrate someone's life? You want to have this intimate prayer to the heavenly creator of this entire universe? Speak in poetic form. Learn to speak in poetic form. Learn to train your ear in poetic form. Learn to envelop your words and your thoughts in poetic forms. It's amazing. You guys ready for this next one? I have to admit, before I continue, guys, I just want you to know, it really does take, some emotional toll on my behalf whenever I read these poems, because I do put a lot of, thought, a lot of strength, energy, if you want to call it like that. A lot of heart. Even after a long day, and sometimes when you don't get the best news, you push through, you push through so that you can be counseled and consoled by poems. I love poetry because it offers a haven for me. It's how I feel connected to my creator, who I know loves me in the best way possible. And there's no human being in this entire planet that can ever match that love. And I rest easy at night knowing that. And so this is why I read poems, because it's my way of honoring this gift and saying thank you for this voice that has been given to me. Very thankful. And I'm very thankful for y'all for spending some time listening to this. I'm not here to change you, to transform you in any way. I'm simply here just to show you some amazing, amazing, wonderful, wholesome content. Because Lord knows we need more of that in this online sphere, because there's so much stuff that's bad for you. And so I hope that I can leave a lasting legacy for the younger generation. And whatever my lineage is in the future, my grandkids and their kids, I hope that something like this can continue, right? Not necessarily me, somebody else, right? To inspire somebody else. If you missed my live yesterday, I talked about the word inspire. Inspire comes from a Latin word for spirare. Spirare means to breathe in. So when you are inspiring somebody, you are breathing life into them, right? In many ways, this is how like human beings are created from the creator, right? He breathes into us. And in fact, the word Yahweh, if you didn't know this, is Hebrew for breath of life. What an amazing, amazing world we live in. That was no accident. You are not an accident. We are not an accident. You have purpose and a meaning to you that is beyond any comprehension of wisdom or men or women can ever comprehend or define. Get ready for this next one. This one's a doozy, y'all. FYI, this may or may not make you cry. Just saying. Alright? But it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This one's titled Conscience by Charles Stubbs. Alright, y'all. Let's start this track one more time. You ready? Here we go. I sat alone with my conscience in a place where time had ceased, and we talked of my former living in the land where the years increased, and I felt I should have to answer the question it put to me, and to face the answer and questions through all eternity. And the ghosts of forgotten actions came floating before my sight, and the things that I thought were dead things were alive with terrible might. And the vision of all my past life was an awful thing to face, alone with my conscience sitting in that solely silent place. And I thought of a faraway warning, of of a sorrow that was to be mine, in a land that was then the future, but now is the present time. And I thought of my former thinking of the judgment day to be, but sitting alone with my conscience seemed judgment enough for me. And I wondered if there was a future to this land beyond the grave. But no one gave me an answer. And no one came to save. And then I felt that future. The future was present. And the present would never go by. For it was but the thought of my past life growing into eternity. And then I woke from my timely dreaming, and the vision passed away, and I knew that the far off seeming was a warning of yesterday. And I pray that I may not forget it in this land before the grave, that I may not cry in the future, and no one come to save. And so I have learned a lesson which I ought to have known before, and which, though I learned it dreaming, I hope to forget no more. And so I sit alone with my conscience in the place where the years increase, and I try to remember the future in the land where time will cease. And I know of the future judgment, and how dreadful soe'er it be, that to sit alone with my conscience will be judgment enough for me. That was titled Conscience by Charles William Stubbs. Not today, but in the next live or two, I'm going to come back to these poems that I'm reading in this half of the live, and I'm going to analyze these more in depth, because there is a message here that is so critical to understanding the value of life here in this world, in this earth, and understanding the value of knowing that you're not an accident, that this world isn't an accident, that this entire universe has a purpose, and that almost everything that's created, if not entirely, creation itself is a glorification of the one who created it. It is the most logical form of being. If something is created, then it has a creator. Period. Nothing comes from nothing. You know who said that, by the way? One of the most prolific atheist philosophers that have ever existed. His name is Hegel, who did not believe in God, but yet he himself admitted that nothing can only come from nothing. It's amazing, you know? That's how well logic is. No. Listen to this one. This was very short. This one's titled Roses in December. God gave his children memory, that in life's garden there might be June roses in December. But sin, the Father's goodness scorns, and weaves of them a crown of thorns. That wounds when they remember, sharp, stabbing points of vain regret, around my soul forever set. Turn June into December. Ah, Christ, who wore my crown of thorns, have mercy on the heart that mourns. Forgive when I remember. Roses in December by Anktal Studdert Kennedy. Here's one that's written by Henry Van Dyke. This one is titled Envoy to the Toiling of Felix. Are you ready? Here we go. The legend of Felix is ended, and the toiling of Felix is done. The master has paid him his wages, and the goal of his journey is won. And he rests, but he never is idle. 1,000 years pass like a day, in the glad surprise of paradise, where work is sweeter than play. And And yet often the king of the country comes out from his tireless host and walks in the world of the weary, as if he loved it the most. For here in the duty confusion and the dusty confusion, with eyes that are heavy and dim, he meets him again, the laboring men who are looking and longing for him. He cancels the curse of Eden and brings them a blessing instead. Blessed are they that labor, for Jesus partakes of their bread. And he puts his hand to their burdens, and he enters their homes at night. Who does this his best shall have a guest, the master of life and light. And courage will come with his presence, and patience return at his touch. And manifold sins be forgiven to those who love him much. And the cries of envy and anger will change to the songs of cheer, and the toiling age will forget its rage when the Prince of Peace draws near. And this is the gospel of labor. Ring it, ye bells of the kirk. The Lord of love came down from above to live with the men who work. And this is the rose that he planted. Here in the thorn-cursed soil, heaven is blessed with perfect rest. But the blessing of earth is toil. This is titled Envoy to the Toiling of Felix by Henry Van Dyke. Great piece. Great poetic piece. Isn't this wonderful? This is amazing stuff, man. I'm telling you. So glorious, so peaceful, so informational, right? Uplifting. So good. Inspirare. Okay, don't forget about that word, inspiration. It means to breathe in. You're breathing in something new, and then you're exhaling the old, right? Inspirare. Inspire. This is what inspiration actually means. This one's titled Battle Hymn of the Republic. This is written by Julia Ward Howe. You ready? One more time. And mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. And he is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. And he hath loosed the fatal lighting of his terrible swift sword. And his truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps, have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps, and I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps, and his day is marching on, and I have read a fiery gospel, writ in burnished rows of steel. As ye deal with my contemners, so with you my grace shall deal. Let the hero born of woman crush the serpent with his heel, since God is marching on. And he has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. Battle Hymn of the Republic, written by Julia Ward Howe. Fantastic, no? Amazing. You guys want to hear about the aloe plant? That's an interesting title. Anybody here want to hear about the aloe plant? This is written by a physician, actually. Dr. Henry Harbaugh, a physician. You guys ready? This one's titled The Aloe Plant. Alright. You ready? Let's start this track again. One more time. Have you heard the tale of the aloe plant? Away in the sunny clime, by humble growth of 100 years, it reaches its blooming time. And then a wondrous bud at its crown breaks into 1,000 flowers. This floral queen in its blooming scene is the pride of the tropical bowers. But the plant to the flower is sacrifice, for its bloom but once and blooming dies. Have you heard the tale of the pelican, the Arab's Gomel el Bahar, that dwells in the African solitudes, where the birds that live lonely are? Have you heard how it loves its tender young, and cares and toils for their good? It brings them water from fountains afar, and fishes the seas for their food. In famine it feeds them what love can devise, and the blood of its bosom and feeding them dies. And have you heard the tale they tell of the swan, the snow-white bird of the lake? It noisily floats on the silvery wave, and it silently sits in the break, for it saves its song till the end of life, and then in the soft, still, even Mid the golden light of the setting sun, it sings as it soars into heaven, and the blessed notes fall back from the skies. 'Tis its only song, for in singing it dies. You have heard the tales. Shall I tell you one, a greater and better than all? Have you heard of him whom the heavens adore, before whom the hosts of them all fall? How he left the choirs and anthems above for earth in its wailings and woes, and suffered the shame and pain of the cross to die for the life of his foes. And his death is our life, and his loss is our gain. The joy for the tear, the peace for the pain. The Aloe Plant by Dr. Henry Harbaugh. Dr. Henry Harbaugh. Amazing. This is the Jay Roldan Podcast. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. If this is your first time here, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't have your headphones on, you are missing out because the content is so much better experienced with those headphones on. So go get a pair, right? Because you're missing out, all right? The experience of the music and the poetic verses. These are written by some amazing, talented writers, gifted. And so I want you to experience it in its most natural state. Of course, these poems aren't written with these songs in the background. This is something that my show does. And so I want to say welcome and thanks for being here. If you didn't know this already, I have a Spotify account. After this show, go there, search for Jay Roldan Speaks. You'll see a picture of my face. And there's a link right underneath it where it says support this podcaster. If you want to follow the show, go ahead. If you want to rate the show, go ahead. If you want to request something in the future, go ahead. All right? As I've been saying this entire life, in about 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be going full on subscription on my Spotify account. And so you can enjoy it for the next 2 weeks. But after that, it's going to go exclusively for my current subscribers. So if you want to make the jump, I encourage you to go ahead and go there and go ahead and click on that link, start subscribing, and I know that you will enjoy the content there. All right? There's a lot of wholesome content on there. There's a lot of podcast episodes as well as individual poems that are only read, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to read one more. And this is titled 100 Years From Now. I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's a little bit lengthy, but not too bad. And this is written by Mary Ford, I believe. Or maybe Mary Forb. I think it's Mary Ford. Anyway. Let me make sure. Yes, it is Mary Ford. That's right. So, this is titled 100 Years From Now. Okay. Let me change the track, and then we'll get started momentarily. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're allowing these poems to speak to you, and that you connect with them. Thank you so much for being here. This is a wonderful night. This is wholesome content. And we are celebrating an amazing, intelligent designer that created this wonderful world that we call Earth. And he loves you more than anybody ever will. All right? All right, guys. This is titled 100 Years From Now by Mary Ford. The surging sea of human life forever onward rolls and bears to the eternal shore its daily freight of souls. And though bravely sails our bark today, pale death sits at the prow. A few shall know we ever lived 100 years from now. O mighty human brotherhood, why fiercely war and strive, while God's great world has ample space for everything alive? Broad fields, uncultured and unclaimed, are waiting for the plow of progress that shall make them bloom 100 years from now. And why should we try so earnestly in life's short, narrow span of golden stairs to climb so high above our brother man? Why blindly at an earthly shrine in slavish homage bow? Our gold will rust, ourselves be dust 100 years from now. And why prize so much the world's applause? Why dread so much its blame? A fleeting echo is its voice of censure or of flame and fame. The praise that thrills the heart, the scorn that dies with shame, the brow will be a long forgotten dreams 100 years from now. O patient hearts that meekly bear your weary load of wrong, O earnest hearts that bravely dare and striving grow more strong, press on till perfect peace is won. You'll never dream of how you struggled over life's thorny road 100 years from now. Grand, lofty souls who live and toil that freedom, right and truth alone may rule the universe. For you is endless youth. When mid the blessed with God you rest, the grateful land shall bow above your clay in reverent love 100 years from now. Earth's empires rise and fall, time like breakers on thy shore. Thy rush upon the rocks of doom go down and are no more. The starry wilderness of worlds that gem night's radiant brow will light the skies of other eyes 100 years from now. Our Father, to whose sleepless eye the past and future stand, an open page like babes we cling to thy protecting hand. Change, sorrow, death are not to us if we may safely bow beneath the shadow of thy throne 100 years from now. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this show. This is the J. Roldan Speaks podcast. And once again, go to my Spotify account after the show. Subscribe to it. You won't regret it. great content, wholesome content, edifying content, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope this live spoke to you. I hope the words that were shared reached your heart. Please understand, these are not my words. It's not coming from me. These are coming from something much, much higher, something much better than me. Okay? This is not me. This is someone else that possibly is speaking to you right now. So I encourage you to search for truth. Strive for truth. Don't put your worth in another human being. There's something so much better, far better, much more unbreakable, and will never abandon you. But you must strive to look for it and make the choice of who reigns in your heart. No man will ever fulfill that as much as you desire it. No man can ever do that. And if there's any guys in this life, no woman can ever do that either. Place your heart in solid ground, solid foundation, and when you have learned what your true worth is, with that wonderful truth that you've learned, and accept it in your heart, then you can be ready for a wholesome relationship that will be filled with peace, joy, and wonderful, wonderful hope and love. As I always say, this is a privilege, and I hope that this gets passed down to my children and my children's children. And as the Arabs say, inshallah, which means God willing. Good night, everybody. Buenas noches. Bonne nuit.
Thank you.